Hi, I'm Lynn,
I'm Stu.
and we're HiFi Pig.
Yes, we are. What we're talking about this week, I know what we're talking about.
Good.
We're really excited actually because we've got two new people that have joined us. They are,
There's Oscar, who is our new HiFi guy,
and
Jula, who is covering Asia for us.
where is Jula based?
He's based in Taiwan, and his first assignment for us was covering the Taiwan TAA show in Taipei, which you can read about online.
And he did a really good job
He
of
did
that.
such a good job at that, and we've had a chat to him, and we've taken him on representing HiFi Pig in Asia. So we're very excited.
And Oscar is Oscar's had his own little website, little blog for HiFi for quite a number of years now. He's really, really knowledgeable. He's going to be dealing with both marketing and reviews and all kind of things for HiFi. So yeah, we're really excited about that. New markets, new things to do. I think we'll go out to Asia as well. So that should be quite interesting. Last week we this is quite funny. We drew the draw for the orange box speaker.
Yes.
And the winner was
Space Cake Goofball.
Space Cake Goofball, who we finally found out was
Mark Layden. We tracked him down.
So that got sent out yesterday. So
it's on its way to Mark.
So that's great. We've finally done that.
Yeah. We were a little worried we wouldn't find who it was, but we did.
Yeah, because Space Cake Jeff Balls,
as we thought it was.
As I thought it was, because I couldn't read my own writing, was a bit vague. Anyway, this week's news, which is coming up shortly after this, there's some really interesting stuff. So do watch the news and we'll talk about it a little bit afterwards.
Yep.
So here's the news.
AudioQuest have launched the new PowerQuest 303, 505 and 707 power conditioners. While these products are presently available in North America only, AudioQuest do expect EU versions to be available later this autumn and UK versions to come sometime thereafter. AudioQuest says that there will be some significant differences between the North American models and the EU and UK models. The Polish HiFi brand Closer Acoustics has launched the OG Bass extension unit to pair with their OG bookshelf speakers, which we reviewed in 2022. The unit is an open baffle bass speaker combined with a stand for the OG speakers, and they cost €2,750 a pair. The OG speakers start at €1,490 a pair. Deco Audio Products has launched the Curve Standard Phono Stage, the Step Standard Step-Up Transformer and Governor Turntable Power Supply. Deco Audio Products is a manufacturing offshoot of Deco Audio, which was established in the UK in 2010 as a specialist hi-fi retailer with service and modification facilities. The new range costs from £195 to £549. Get ready for one of the most popular hi-fi shows in the Benelux region, the Dutch Audio Event 2023, which takes place over the weekend of the 7th and 8th of October at the NH Conference Centre at Veldhoven, just outside Eindhoven in the Netherlands. Over 250 brands will be exhibited in more than 60 rooms. There will be live music on Saturday and Sunday, lectures from experts in the world of audio and hi-fi. Parking is free, the venue is excellent and with ample accommodation if you want to stay over and enjoy a beverage or two and make a weekend of it. HiFi Pig Stu, Lynn and Eric will be at the show, and our coverage this year is sponsored by Electro Companiot. The new Fine Audio F1 8S loudspeakers are the new floor standing model in the Scottish hi-fi brand's flagship F1 series. The £13,000 speakers are more compact than the other floor standing models in the range, and they use the 8-inch ISOFlare driver found in its F1.8 stand mount model. Hagel Music System has expanded its presence in Canada with the launch of Hagel Canada Incorporated. The team is headed up by Eileen Gosvig, Vice President of Hagel America and Hagel Canada. This move coincides with the introduction in Canada of the Hagel H600 integrated amplifier and the Hagel Viking reference CD player. The Lingdorf Audio MXA 8400 is the Danish HiFi brand's new high-performance 8-channel power amplifier with purified technology. This is combined with Lingdorf Audio's new Power Perfect power supply design. The price is £7,999. McIntosh has announced the launch of its new McIntosh PS2K powered subwoofer. It has 4 13-inch woofers, each driven by a dedicated 500-watt Class D amplifier, giving a total power output of up to 2,000 watts. Available from October through Fine Sound UK, they cost £52,000 in the UK, or €60,000 or $50,000 each. Project Audio Systems has announced the availability of its new Project Evo tonearms. This new comprehensive range features models of different shapes, sizes and aesthetics for the affordable high-end turntable market. They cost from £725 to £2,199 and are available through Henley Audio's dealer network in the UK. Also new this week from Project is the Project A2 fully automatic turntable. It features a new sub-chassis design with a new 8-layer hand-painted MDF main chassis. It costs £1,099 in the UK and again is available through Henley's dealers. After a decade of development, Rager has launched the new 2.5-way Rager Air loudspeakers, designed by a team headed up by Rager founder Roy Gandy. Housed in a UK-manufactured cabinet moulded from glass reinforced cement, the distinctive speakers cost a very attainable £1,499.
Okay, that was the news that was. I said it this week. As I sort of intimated before Lynn's little bit there, there's some really interesting news this week, and one of the news items that is in there is for the new Rager Air speakers that are about £1,500.
They look lovely.
They look great, and when we put the news up about those and we shared it on social media, it went absolutely ballistic. Rager's always popular.
Yes.
But I think these speakers, they look absolutely mental value for money.
Yeah.
£1,500. The cabinet is made of concrete with glass in it.
Glass fibre reinforced cement, I think it's called. But
Right, okay.
yeah, it's designed so that it is lighter, because this is part of their sort of push they're doing on being more ecologically friendly. And so lighter speakers will cut down on transport costs and carbon footprints and all that kind of thing.
They do look great.
Yeah, and they're really stylish looking. They've got kind of a like retro future look to them with their little feet.
I think they look
bit mid-century.
really good. I think we're getting a set of those to review.
We are, yes.
Excellent. Another one that I've been following, actually, you'll not be aware of this because this is what I'm doing. I'm not looking at things that I shouldn't be looking on the internet. I'm looking at HiFi and things like that. And the guys at Closer Acoustic, they're a Polish brand. I reviewed their OGY speakers, OGY speakers a while ago. And I've been following their videos on YouTube about them designing their open baffle bass extension unit.
Yes, not a subwoofer.
It's not a subwoofer, it's a bass extension unit. And it looks really interesting. The amount of work that they've documented on Facebook, on the YouTubes, about the development of this. They've talked about where it sounds good, what needs to be bettered, and all the rest of it. So I've been following that. So that's finally come to fruition. I think it's quite expensive.
But I think when you add it up, it's actually about €4,500 for the speakers and the bass extension unit, which isn't ridiculously expensive for a pair of
It's not, no.
handcrafted and different speakers.
There is that.
And we will get to hear those when we go to Warsaw.
Okay.
Apparently.
What I also thought was interesting is the design of these. They look like they're done in birch ply.
They are.
And when we put the news up earlier today,
Yes.
the design of them has split opinion a little bit. People love the OGY Oggy speakers. They've got a little smile to them.
They're very cute looking, aren't they?
Yeah, they've got a little smile to them. People like that. But I think the bass extension unit it's an interesting design. It does match the Oggy speakers. I don't know how it's going to be received.
I think in the right environment they will look stunning.
Okay.
Like in a big modern room, they're going to be a real talking point.
I do agree with that.
And they have divided opinions. Some people said, "Oh, won't give it house space, don't like the look." Some people just gone, "Yes, they look great."
But that's a good thing. At least people are talking about them.
Exactly. Yeah, they're not just a boring
another box. Yeah.
So, and another speaker. It's all speakers we're talking about actually. Another speaker that is definitely not a boring box. And HiFi Audio floor standers. So they are the F186 and they use the 8-inch isoflare driver from the flagship stand mount of the F1 range, but put into a floor standard that is more compact than the other floor standards that they have available in that range. So they are about £13,000.
When we went to Hong Kong, the Fine room was massively popular. You couldn't get in there hardly. And we did go back.
Yeah, several times. The whole show, it was just packed with people. People go absolutely crazy for Fine wherever you go in the world. Particularly in Asia, they absolutely love the brand.
And when we were in, I can't remember the show that we were at, but we got to listen to some of their big, sort of classic-looking speakers.
Yes.
And they weren't very expensive. They weren't cheap, but they weren't massively expensive. And I thought they offered really good value for money. Sounded really good. Lynn wants to jump onto the Dutch Audio event next, but I want to talk about Project Audio. Now, Project Audio have released a whole load of tone arms. And the thing I was interested in is it's just over £1,000 and it's a fully automatic turntable with an Armour cartridge and basically plug and play. I really like that.
Yeah, they've been busy this week at Project.
They have been busy. And they're distributed in the UK by
Henley Audio.
Henley Audio, who are friends of ours, which we always like to mention them.
We do.
Now you can mention the Dutch Audio event.
Yes, so speaking about shows, the next one that we personally have coming up is the Dutch Audio event, and that is on the weekend of the 7th and 8th of October, and it's a brilliant show. It's in Eindhoven, it's just on the outskirts of Eindhoven, in a great venue that is a hotel conference centre that used to be, I think, an abbey, and it's a really nice location, and it's such a good show. They're such enthusiastic organisers,
very much so.
Exhibitors and attendees. There's like people queuing through the car park to get into this show.
It is. It's absolutely brilliant. One of my favourite shows.
Yeah,
in
very
Europe.
Fun and enjoyable weekend, and it's easy to get to. So if you're at a loose end that weekend,
you can fly into.
You can fly into Eindhoven, I believe, from Stansted or Luton, I think.
Oh, you could fly into Amsterdam, have a night in Amsterdam.
And get the train, which is what we're doing.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. So hopefully we will make it to the show after our Amsterdam adventure.
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
So that's it. We have got other things coming up in the next couple of weeks. We're visiting Bermster in Berlin.
That's next week. So next week's video may come from an airport.
It might well come from an airport.
Or it might come from a hotel in Berlin.
We don't know yet.
We're not quite sure yet.
We'll play that by ear. So yeah, we're in Berlin next week, Bermster. Very much looking forward to that. So thanks for the invite to that, guys.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
That was the news that was. It's a little bit shorter this week, despite there being lots of news. But go and have a look at the news. I'll put the links in the description and all that kind of usual thing, like the channel and subscribe and all that kind of thing. Everything's down below that you need to know about. Thanks ever so much. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.